Hello everyone and welcome to the first module of 15 Minute Band Builder. Josh Liston here, and topic 1 is ownership, something that's very important for every band. And as with all the modules moving forward, we will be starting off with a quotation. This one comes from Felix Dennis, entrepreneur, poet, and Maxim magazine owner. And his quotation, "Ownership isn't everything, it's the only thing." So basically you can take away that you need to have certain ownership elements in place for your band for you to grow at the level or to the level that you may want to grow to, and as quickly as you would like to. So we'll move on. So the first element of ownership is to own your name. Obviously that's important. You want to make sure that it's available, and the easiest way to find that sort of thing out is to perform a basic Google search, Facebook search, iTunes search, and Bing search, and or Yahoo if you use that search engine as well, to find out if the name itself is actually available, and to make sure it's not already in use by another act or another company that may cause you problems down the way if you start to do well with that same name. If the name is unique, firstly, well done, and I would encourage you guys to go forward and buy the .com domain name. These can be found at GoDaddy for $14.95-ish per year as of March 2013, and or you could go down the hosted WordPress site route via Bluehost or HostGator. Own your name, the social web. Obviously we all know that social media has exploded in the last decade, so as well as owning your name outright with a .com page, you also want to make sure that your name is available through all the major social networks, as you'll be spending the majority of your time in these places when you are online promoting your band, as that's where your fans' eyes and ears already are. So once you have a good name, it's found to be unique in Google, I'll then encourage you to go forward and to register the same band name in Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, Pure Volume, Reverb Nation, Bebo if you're a UK or Europe based band, Bandcamp, and Last.fm. Next, I would encourage you to sign up for a free Gmail account. This would be your band's name exactly at Gmail. And Gmail, being a Google property, gives you access to a lot of amazing free tools, including Gmail itself, which is a great and professional grade email program. The Drive apps, which include text apps, spreadsheet apps, and presentation apps, they're all free with free storage in the cloud provided by Google. You can get access to Google Analytics, which is a great tool for tracking traffic to your site, where people are clicking, those types of things on your own website. That is a small piece of code provided free by Google, and they do all the tracking for you and provide as detailed a reports as you actually could ever want. And most importantly, when you do sign up for a Gmail account, you get access to Google+, which is a growing network and becoming more and more actually important in Google search itself. So that's one to look out for. And even more importantly, you get access to a free YouTube channel, and that's massive. We'll talk about YouTube in later modules, but it's one of the main focuses your band will need moving forward, is to be providing video through YouTube. So get a Gmail account and you get access to YouTube straight away. Own your name. Why bother? Now you might be thinking this sounds like a lot of work to go out there and to put your name on all of these pages, and it is up front, but it's something that you only need to do once. To begin with, it will make finding and maintaining a strong offline-online presence much easier, meaning that you can be found more easily. You can track where your name occurs more easily, and people know where to find you in social media more easily if you have one consistent, unique name. Owning your name across as many channels as possible will make growing your band's business easier in the long run, not to mention more legally secure. All professional managers, labels, distributors, booking agents, festival promoters, and music industry attorneys want to work with well-organised bands that have all their potential loose ends sorted out. So essentially what that means is, if you have a very unique name, one that you have full ownership of, and you own it across as many networks as possible, you're going to become a more attractive prospect to industry professionals, and that can only be a good thing in the long run. Module 1, Case Study. Today's case study is Audioslave, a bit of a supergroup made up by ex-members of Soundgarden and Rage Against the Machine. Sure, a lot of you guys would have heard of Audioslave. What you may not know is that their name was actually being used by a less successful British band at the same time. So, at the outset of Audioslave, they'd produced an album that had the name. They just started their big hype machine from their label, had printed a bunch of CDs, etc., and then were forced to enter into a last-minute financial agreement to secure the name outright to avoid losing a lot of income moving forward and facing a possible lawsuit and those sorts of things. So even for huge bands, not doing your due diligence can be very time-consuming and costly. So having a great name that you know you have full ownership of from day one is just a good thing to do. 15-minute band builder module 1 actions. Confirm your band's name is unique. Get a gmail.com email account for your band. Go ahead and buy the domain name for your band, a .com preferably if you can. Next, talk about ownership in your band, meaning make sure that it is a priority amongst every member that you do confirm ownership across all platforms. Create a Facebook fan page for your band if you haven't done so already. Create a Twitter account for your band, also if you haven't done so already. Sign up for Reverb Nation, Last.fm, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, all those pages previously discussed. And make sure that you keep one consistent name there. And remind your whole band that you'll need a hosted WordPress site in the future. And that's why it's a good idea to have your .com domain name handy and know that you own it. Okay, so just to finish off the module, if you do want any more help with the topics covered or you're having any technical problems, just email Josh, DIYmusicmovement@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to help. Okay, I'll see you in module 2.